Welcome back, folks, to the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. In the last episode, we made it to Act 4, about dreams. So, since we're on video 10, I thought I'd give you guys sort of what I think. Like, for example, who is the killer? As much as, yes, we're here with all these people who are clearly a few cards short of a deck, and we're trying to help them out with their insanity, we're also here to try and find out who the killer is in this. And obviously we've got 6 suspects in the forms of Jaya, Bryce, Claire, Elin, Mariana, and Nathan. So, here's what I think at the moment. 4 of these people have got clear motives to kill Dr. Dekker. That being Jaya, Bryce, Mariana, and Nathan. Reason? Jaya, because Dr. Dekker was to fire her. You know, that's a pretty clear reason as to why she may go temporarily insane to kill him. Mariana, because of the loan, and maybe she just couldn't pay one day, and obviously it says in the loan that if the lender was to die, the loan would essentially be paid in full. Then we have Bryce and Nathan, who both believe that Dr. Dekker cursed them in some way, and they could think something like, well, if I was to kill Dr. Dekker, maybe the curse would be broken, for example. So, and especially Bryce, who has pretty much clearly made no attempt to hide the fact that he hated Dr. Dekker in the first place. But then if we take into account the possible alibis that these people have got, Nathan was at Henley Church. If he's telling the truth, then he's out. Mariana was on the beach where she saw Elin. Elin was on the beach, or was on a date at that point. It could be the case that maybe Mariana saw Elin for part of the night, but killed Dr. Dekker before that. Could be the case. But let's just say, if these alibis are real, then that means that Nathan, Mariana, and Elin are out. Claire has given me no reason to suspect her. She's given us no motive. I mean, yes, to kill her husband, definitely, but not to kill Dr. Dekker. So that leaves Jaya and Bryce as the sort of the big 2 here. And I'm certainly leaning more towards Jaya at this point, because of the whole firing thing. But let's see how day 4 goes with Bryce. Hello, Bryce.
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Oh, God. Well, that's not a good start for you, is it, Brycey boy? That's not good at all. Okay. What skill?
I have nothing to tell you about that.
Yes, you bloody do. Don't make me hint you.
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined, well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
Oh, for God's sake. So now you teleport... Oh, Jesus Christ, Bryce. Okay. Do you know anything about sleeping pills?
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker. I think they were called temazepam. I never took them.
Bryce? Alright. Bryce. Did you ever see Dr. Dekker drink alcohol?
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
That's true. Okay, so we didn't see that. Still, Bryce and Jaya. I'm going to feel like a right fool if it's one of these 4, but I don't think it's Claire, Elin, Mariana, or Nathan. I don't think it's any of those. I think it's Bryce or Jaya. Okay, have you seen Jessica again?
I saw Jessica across the street this morning. She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
Oh, God. Ha! Well, if I was to say no, he'd believe, or he'd think, oh yeah, that's, you know, oh, it's perfectly fine to do it again. If I was to say yes and he does it, oh God. Oh God, how's work, Bryce?
It's fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again. I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
I think reality's coming back in with Bryce, and he's actually starting to go, oh God, yeah, everyone's actually... Yeah, anyway, what have you been doing in the midnight hour?
I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Why did you take it? What else have you stolen?
It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor? If I really like them?
No! No, it's not okay to steal things.
I thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
He's a perv and a thief! Should you tell Jessica about the photos? Oh God. This is a crossroads here. This is going to land Bryce in a whole heap of trouble if I say yes. But then no, it makes me seem a bit dishonest. No.
I didn't think I should either. She'd hate me forever. Maybe when she next waves, I'll at least wave back.
Please, though, just so I get rid of the photos, though. What if I told you I could stop your curse?
No, Doctor. No, you can't. I've seen what you can do. You can listen and ask, but you don't have any real power.
Nor do you, mate! Nor do you! Is this a photo of... What? Why you got a photo there? Of David Castleford?
Yes, that's David Castleford. I've no idea when it was taken. Shocking composition.
Jeez, okay. Tell me about your referral.
I was one of Dr. Dekker's first patients. I wasn't referred by anyone. My GP recommended I saw someone privately. I think he was just sick of listening to me complain about how little time I had during our 10-minute slot.
Bloody hell, yeah, that is a small amount of time, jeez. Fire that guy! God, he's crap at it. If I had an appointment, I expect for it to last more than 10 minutes, jeez. You last more than 10 minutes in a, what? At the doctor's when you know you've got a cold, just won that prescription, and even you're trying to push it along, as are they. It still probably lasts more than 10 minutes. Take more than 10 minutes to write the bleeding prescription up. Damn it. Anyway, right, we should probably chat with Jaya last. So let's have a chat with Elin. Elin's the one out of everyone that I think is the most clear at this point. Also, she's fun to chat to, so let's have a chat with Elin. Hello, Elin. How are you today?
Hilda died last night. I was there. Well, I was there as her daughter. It was nice. She had a good death. She got to say what she wanted to say.
Well, that's nice, I guess. What's a good death?
Hilda was Hilda to the end. I was the doting daughter. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. I love you, Mum. Then Hilda, with almost her last breath, looks me straight in the eye and says, "Don't let them take Amelia."
Yeah, who's Amelia?
Amelia's Hilda's doll. She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking, with frilly dresses and curls. All over her room they were. In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
Not a fan of dolls. I ain't got any problem. I ain't got, like, fear of dolls. But yeah, they are slightly unnerving. I'll say that much. Anyway, yes. Do you still think about Dr. Dekker?
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies. It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum. He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
Indeed. Do you have access to sleeping pills?
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they? It's probably quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
Jaya?
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
So she can kill! For God's sakes. What do you mean a place like this?
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here. I mean, I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
Bryce. Probably Bryce. Okay. Let's kick off with Bryce, shall we?
Bryce? I'm not sure who that is.
It's not? Okay, so it's not Bryce. That's weird. Nathan. It's not Nathan, surely.
I don't know who Nathan is.
Nathan, okay. Claire. It's got to be Claire, hasn't it?
She's the slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold. Actually, I think I sort of know her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
We know that. Okay, how about Mariana?
I don't think I know her.
Okay, nothing with Mariana. So yeah, that'll just leave Jaya, so that's pretty much everyone. Okay, so Claire. How do you know Claire? Oh. We don't know that. Did Dr. Dekker ever drink alcohol?
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I mean, I didn't say anything about it, but well, it's not very professional, is it? I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
Yes. Yes, I find it stressful.
I can tell just by looking at you. This job has really taken its toll on you.
I've got to deal with all you bleeding crazy people. You're the best of the lot, Elin, for God's sakes. You are. Why was Dr. Dekker a lousy son?
I was angry at Dr. Dekker. Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Dekker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered. I shifted for her, but in a way I wish I hadn't, because it let Dr. Dekker off the hook, you know? I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah. I can stop you shifting.
You've never seen me angry, have you, Doctor? Don't say things like that when you don't mean them. It causes upset.
Oh, don't be angry with me, Elin. God damn it. Don't. Did Dr. Dekker know that you could shift?
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker. Most other people wouldn't have believed me, but he did. In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
Alright, I think that's enough, Elin, on an honest note. Right, Nathan. Let's go to you. Hi, Nathan.
I'm feeling good. I ran into one of your other patients, Mariana. She's beautiful. I think we might go on a date.
Oh. A date?
I can't really explain it, but she seems like such a friendly person. I think the police are barking up the wrong tree.
I wouldn't know about that, Nathan, my boy. Have a look at the toxicology report.
Temazepam is the same sleeping pill Dr. Dekker prescribed me. Why would he mix those with alcohol? People are such idiots. Which reminds me, that truck driver died.
Oh, the one you crashed into. Alright. I need to ask you about Dekker.
What are you trying to do most? Cure his patients or find out who killed him?
A little from column A and a little from column B, Nathan. Don't get snarky with me, boy. I want to cure his patients, though.
It's been nice chatting with you. Don't get me wrong. But I can't help but feel you're mainly interested in finding out about the old doctor. I suppose you already know Dr. Dekker thought one of his patients was trying to kill him.
Exactly. I am on the policey side. Why did Dr. Dekker think a patient was trying to kill him?
He told me in one of our sessions, which was later rewound, that someone had been leaving him messages on his prescription pad. Not good messages.
On his prescription pad. What sort of messages were on his prescription pad?
He didn't tell me anything specifically. Just death threats. It was one of his many rants. I just sat there quietly, hoping he wasn't going to try and hypnotize me again. I asked him if it was a boy or a girl's handwriting. He said he knew who it was, and that they'd be in trouble. I think he was bluffing.
Yeah, he certainly could have been. Anyway, what do you know about Dr. Dekker's drinking habits?
Alcohol isn't something I usually notice on people, until they're slurring and weaving around. Was Dr. Dekker an alcoholic? Probably. I never saw him drink, though.
Interesting. Anyway, which truck driver died?
The truck driver that ran into Hannah. He was divorced, apparently. He killed himself. He mixed sleeping pills with alcohol, too. But he died in his garage.
How did he die in his garage? Let me guess, carbon monoxide.
I read it in the paper. He'd been drinking. Then he took the sleeping pills. Then he went into his garage and put the hose pipe through his window. Not until he put his daughter in the seat first.
Oh. Oh. Did the truck driver's daughter die as well?
It's one of those newspaper stories you read and you hope it says he leaves behind his wife and 7-year-old daughter. But his daughter was in the car. Do you know I wrote him a letter?
You did? What letter?
Dr. Dekker told me one of the ways to get through my grief would be to write a letter to the truck driver. I tried to forgive him. I know it was my fault. But the thing that made me feel best was blaming him. I think maybe he killed himself because of me. Do you think I'm to blame, Doctor?
Well, that depends on what was in the letter. I guess. That depends on what was in the letter. This is a tough one because we don't actually know what was in the letter. I mean, yes, if you were blaming him when it's your fault, then yes, you are to blame.
I didn't think you'd say that. I think in the court of law, I wouldn't be found guilty. There was a picture of his daughter in the paper. Molly.
You say that, but I believe there have been a couple of court hearings about that when it comes to mental health, Nathan. So don't think that you would be completely out of the woods on that one.
Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. Out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me. Crazy, right?
What, you mean like the little girl that was on the left there? Yeah. Isn't that the one from the beginning of the intro saying that Dad was trying to hurt her? So he was just a complete crazy bastard anyway. I can stop you reliving days.
Please do. I wish I could believe you.
Oh, at least we got a nice one at least, I guess. What has the police got to do with Mariana?
I think I've probably said too much. It's probably not the same girl anyway.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me about your referral, Nathan.
My solicitors assured me that I wouldn't have to discuss anything about my trial with you, so I'm not going to. Concentrate on my state of mind, and let me worry about other things.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, so we'll ask someone else a question. Why not? Let's go with Claire. And we're out of time for this video. What, nearly 20 minutes. But we're going to be going for a break here, and in the next episode, let's play The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Claire and Jaya. Claire's not out of the woods yet, but as I said, I think Elin, Mariana, and Nathan are mostly out of the woods just because of their alibi. If they're lying about it, then Mariana and Nathan are still there. But yeah, maybe we'll find out with Claire. Anyway, I will see you then.